delighted to be here this afternoon for two reasons. One is that this event clearly demonstrates the resilience of the human spirit. It's a thing of joy that literally creativity is still flourishing in the region as traumatized as the southeast of Nigeria. The other reason is that I feel elated that even in the midst of incredible odds, Enugu has continued to live up to its profile as the cultural capital of the southeast. And we have the center of memories and some notable good club members to thank for this. I thank you all for your tenacity in maintaining this venue. Please keep the fire burning. A society that has no value for books is on its way to the grave. Throughout history, retrograde societies have always attempted to hold people down by burning books. May Nigeria never get to a point where book burning is considered a tool of possible social control. Personally, I am overjoyed to think that Enugu has always been noted for cultural and artistic expressions and for lending a rich soil to creating people to flourish. Enugu has a long list of people with a gift of the imagination whose talents have enriched the world. In one of his famous recollections, Gabriel Ogara, one of Nigeria's pioneer poets in the English language, once told a fascinating story of how even the Biafran War could not completely stamp out the natural inclination of the human spirit to artistic expression. Okara recalls that writers like Chioke, Christopher Kibo, Obiora Udeju, and other first-generation writers who found themselves on the Biafran side of the Civil War usually held poetry evenings in the heat of the war, which they called the Uba Party in Enugu. Indeed, it is a well-known fact that Achebe and Okibo jointly established a publishing company in Enugu in the middle of that war. So we must never let the current violent wind blowing across the southeast snuff out the flame of creative ingenuity in Enugu and indeed the entire region. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear country Nigeria is at the crossroads. Year on year, the news out of Nigeria is doom and gloom. Strangely though, at no time in history has Nigeria been loved across the globe as she is today. That is because of the extraordinary creativity of Nigerian artists. In the past 1 year alone, Nigerian artists have headlined important events like the World Cup, the European Champions League finals, the burial of the Queen of England, and other major events across the globe. Yes, Nigerian musicians have totally repositioned Nigeria in the eyes of the world. So you must say that perception is reality. And if our political leaders are wise enough to create an enabling environment, Nigeria could well be on its way to becoming the new cultural capital of the world. Interestingly, before the explosion of Nigerian music on the global stage, the world had long encountered the genius of the Nigerian writer. Wole Soyinka and Chinua Achebe had solidly established Nigeria on the global literary map. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie continues to dazzle across the world to offer a rare window into the Nigerian mind. Many other second and third generation writers have churned out works and remind the world that there is more to expect from the land that gave them their favorite African writers. Our own James Ezen has gathered us here in a modern-day reenactment of the Uba Party to welcome his new book. James is rightly following the tradition of excellence established by these great forerunners. His first book, Dispossessed, sold in leading online stores across the world. The book also impressed many literary judges, enough to win the Poetry Prize of the Association of Nigerian Authors in 2020 and made the long list of the Nigerian Prize for Literature in 2022. Please give me a round of applause. So obviously, With that sort of pedigree, I'm sure, I believe you all agree with me, he deserves all our support today as he brings out Goosebumps. Ladies and gentlemen, as some of you may know, I have a couple of books myself that I've written. So I know how difficult it is to write a book. While I've not read Goosebumps from cover to cover, I have read reviews of it that suggest that James has blessed us to another seminal piece of literature. So thank you, James. I've read some of the poetry already. So before I end and take my seat, let us be reminded that Igbo land today is facing its highest existential crisis since the Biafran War, with the current state of insecurity caused. He says the current state of insecurity caused by sit-at-home syndrome. Perhaps it was that the many Yoruba parties of yesterday that our forebears developed the attitude to rise up and apply their collective energy and creativity to rebuild our homeland after the war. For us here, as we ponder and reflect on Goosebumps, let us remember that Igbo land urgently needs young men and women who have energy and ingenuity to help figure out how to resolve this sit-at-home syndrome. Otherwise, I get goosebumps thinking of how this nightmare will end. Thank you.